What are you contributing with to Folkemødet?
I was part of a debate here in Dansk Industris tent, and it was organized by our board education program, and this was lifelong learning. And I think that is one of the key challenges we all know. We know there will be a future. We don't know what competences will be needed in the future. And one of the key players in creating that future are the education institutions, CBS among others. And I think there's a growing concern, how do people not end their education life with their master's degree, but how can we develop more flexible education, how can we develop more relevant education? And I think as a professor you get a lot of inspiration because we know we have to find new ways of collaborating with industry and with society. And I think I got a lot of good ideas for how you can develop that. We have to start small also, we have to start experimenting in the classroom, so we can't just wait for the politicians. We also have to start small at CBS, and I think there was a lot of good inspiration and a lot of interest in the lifelong education agenda.
What do you see as the main challenges in the agenda on lifelong learning?
One of the things we could all agree with is that the Danish education system is the most bureaucratic probably on planet Earth, and it means that it's very complicated to make new educations. It also means that flexibility is difficult to obtain. So I think we need to have more flexibility and more, you can say, leverage in the way we can create new types of programs. We also need to find ways of incentivizing it. You can say, why would CBS, who have too many or many students already, do we need more students? So what are the incentives? And how can we see this as a way to grow and develop as an institution? Because it will have to involve new ways of collaborating with society. And I think that's the motivation, but there certainly needs to be some changes in the government systems as well.
What can CBS do in this, you think?
CBS can do what CBS does best, go forward and make good examples. And I think the board education program, although it's not part of the accredited system, it's been a good inspiration because we co-teach with practitioners and faculty. I think CBS can develop new degrees, new more flexible masters, which we're doing already. And also in our graduate programs, we can be more willing to experiment, and we can be much better at telling the rest of society about all the experimentation that is actually going on. Because I do feel that people are not quite aware of how much is actually going on at CBS. And of course the students are also extremely important in that whole process, because at the end of the day they are also the ones who know what kind of education works for them.